Welcome to my new channel. Here we go.
Oh, that is so good.
We seriously need to talk about Ned Fulmer because this man is out here straight up copying the Try Guys. Like, he's actually trying to pull off a whole Try Guys 2.0 vibe with a brand new group of people. He just dropped a trailer for this mysterious new project and the internet is already going wild. The reactions, brutal. The backlash, relentless. And honestly, it's wild that after everything that happened, Ned is still finding ways to make people mad all over again. Just when everyone thought Ned might be quietly reflecting or staying out of the spotlight, he popped back up with another stunt that had the internet so confused. Out of nowhere, this man appeared at a random untelevised AEW wrestling event in Florida, calling himself Nasty Ned. Yes, you heard that right. Wrestling! He was literally standing in the ring with real professional wrestlers like he was part of the show. Fans couldn't believe their eyes. People were like, what is going on with this man? And if that wasn't strange enough, let's not forget about his podcast, Rock Bottom. That was supposed to be his big comeback moment, his chance to explain himself and maybe earn a little forgiveness. But instead, it left people feeling even more skeptical. He tried to brand it as this deep, redemptive space for people who've been canceled or hit their lowest points to open up about personal growth. But nobody was really buying it. The vibes were off, and it just didn't feel sincere. What made things even more awkward? His very first guest was his wife, Ariel, the same woman he cheated on, and she did not hold back. She made it crystal clear that they're not romantically together anymore and that she hasn't forgiven him for what he did. The whole conversation was painfully raw and honestly made Ned look even worse. Like, why would you put that out there knowing it doesn't make you look good? The internet didn't hesitate. The moment the episode dropped, people flooded the comments with criticism. It was like, this ain't it, Ned. Every new post he makes now turns into a battlefield of backlash. The man can't escape it, and honestly, it's because people aren't ready to see him as the voice of redemption or recovery. There's something tone deaf about him trying to lead a podcast for people who've hit rock bottom, when to most fans, he still hasn't owned up to his own mess. So when he suddenly showed up wrestling, fans were so confused. Some people were joking like, is this some kind of humiliation ritual? Others wondered if maybe the podcast wasn't doing well, so he decided to switch lanes completely. But now, it looks like all the pieces are starting to fit together. That wrestling moment wasn't random at all. Apparently, Ned was gearing up for something bigger. He just dropped a trailer for a brand new series, and it looks like he's trying to reinvent himself again. In the trailer, he's seen doing all these different activities, experimenting, testing new skills, stepping into professional worlds, exactly like what the Try Guys became famous for. So yeah, it seems like Ned Fulmer is officially trying to recreate the Try Guys formula, just without the Try Guys. And people are not happy about it. This new project looks like his attempt to prove he's moved on. But fans think it's just another desperate grab for relevance. And the wild part? He's doing all this under the same I'm growing and learning narrative that people stopped believing months ago. Whatever this is, it's already stirring chaos online, and the internet is locked in to see if Ned can actually pull it off, or if this will be another massive fail. So get this! Ned Fulmer dropped this new trailer, and fans quickly noticed something sneaky. He's very carefully avoided saying the words try or trying throughout the whole promo video. Like, he clearly knows people are watching for that. But come on, the vibe is exactly what the Try Guys were doing. He's clearly trying to crawl back to those Try Guy roots. Same style, same energy, same concept, just minus the actual Try Guys. And yeah, fans are not feeling it one bit. The reactions online have been brutal. Comment sections are full of people saying things like, is this not just the Try Guys 2.0? And he's literally recreating the same thing he got kicked out of. Even without him saying a single word, the visuals and format scream, Try Guys. Every clip looks like something straight off their YouTube channel. The kind of stuff Ned used to do before everything came crashing down. And people are asking, who's this we he keeps talking about? Like, is he forming his own knockoff version of the Try Guys now? Is this supposed to be his big redemption team? It's honestly confusing because it feels like he's trying to rewrite history.
I'll be pushing my body and mind to the limit.
What's happening mile 11 through 15?
Blisters might be getting worse.
We'll go all the way up to 8 Gs for feeling up to it.
learning about different jobs and hobbies.
Oh, hi. Oh.
I might even help others find love.
I have like a mouth or a spit fetish.
I'm hearing some red flags.
We'll taste some of the most delicious food in the world.
Oh my God.
Is this the greatest idea of all time?
I'll try some cooking too,
This is called the old slap it in a bowl technique.
only to be brutally roasted by a panel of comedians.
There is life growing inside of me right now, but I somehow have lost my will to live.
And possibly punished. So join our community and hit subscribe for more videos that make you curious. See you next week.
Anything for your art, though, right?
Anything, but we must sacrifice for.
Like, bro, that chapter is over. Instead of creating something fresh, he's clinging to what used to work, and it's just reminding everyone of the cheating scandal that destroyed it all. It's actually wild when you think about it. The man got canceled for cheating on his wife while working with the Try Guys, and now he's making a new show where he helps people find love? What? He's the last person anyone wants to take romantic advice from. The internet hasn't forgotten what went down, and it's like he's walking right into another storm on purpose. Apparently, this new series is supposed to be about building a more curious world. That's allegedly the tagline. And when he dropped the trailer, he captioned it with this long, emotional message like, "So excited to finally share what I've been working on over the past couple of years. Making people laugh and learning new things has always been my passion, and this time I'm taking it to a whole new level with some incredible guests, organizations, and challenges that push me completely out of my comfort zone." Then he announced, "The first episode of Season 1 drops October 19th. So let's dive in and get curious together." And the internet's reaction? Pure chaos. People were clowning him in the comments saying things like, he should try getting a real job, and this is so embarrassing, just fade into the background already. Others were like, bro has a chemistry degree from Yale. He could literally do anything, but he just can't let go of the spotlight. Fans were also saying, he should try fidelity next, throwing major shade at the whole cheating scandal. Some folks pointed out that maybe his random wrestling appearance finally makes sense now. It was probably filmed for this Trying New Things series, but still, that just made the whole situation seem even more calculated. People were quick to note that these videos clearly aren't cheap. They've got a full production team, camera crew, lighting, everything. So everyone's wondering how Ned thinks this is going to make financial sense. Like, who's funding this? And why does he think people will tune in when the entire comment section is roasting him? Fans think Ned is still trapped in the illusion that he can rebuild his fame the same way he gained it, by doing challenge-style videos. But that era is long gone, and his reputation is a huge wall between him and that kind of audience now. It's giving desperate energy, like he's hoping some new fans who don't know about his past might stumble upon it and not realize who he is. But everyone else, they see right through it. The general vibe is that this comeback attempt feels risky and tone-deaf. People are calling it a PR nightmare in motion. One fan even said, if this is what he loved doing, he should have thought about that before ruining it all. And honestly, that's the truth. He had it all: success, a loving family, a fan base. And he lost it because of his own actions. Now every move he makes just reminds everyone of that downfall. And to top it off, people are still quoting what Ariel said in their podcast episode. Remember when she looked at him and said, "You think you're that interesting?" That line has become a meme now. People keep posting it under every new video announcement he makes. It's like the internet's way of reminding him that maybe, just maybe, it's time to step away instead of trying to reboot the past. What's wild is that Ned was already filming this so-called new series while his podcast was dropping. I actually got a DM a couple months back from someone who spotted him on set somewhere, filming something low-key. At the time, I just assumed he'd landed a behind-the-scenes gig, maybe helping out as a crew member or doing production work.
My personal life, I've always been drawn to things that make people curious and finding ways of connecting people with their interests, and so I came up with I see myself more as like a host and more as just a vehicle for other people's stories. And I don't know, maybe I can, because of what I've gone through and my past, like connect with people and empathize with people. What?
No, just You think you're interesting enough?
No, I don't.
You think other people?
I think other people would be interesting. And then that's regardless of whether I think I'm.
It didn't seem like a big deal, but turns out that wasn't the case at all. He was secretly shooting his own show. Like full-on main character energy from day one. Now looking back, it makes total sense. When he was sitting there talking to Ariel on the podcast, trying to explain this new chapter he was entering, he was probably hinting at the show without outright saying it. And Ariel, she clearly wasn't buying it. You could tell she already knew what he was up to and was silently thinking exactly what everyone online is saying right now. Why, Ned? Why are you doing this again? During that same podcast, Ned talked about how his old online identity was built around being a family man, the husband, the dad, the wholesome guy. He claimed he never really liked that image, even though that was the version of himself that blew up online. The irony? That's exactly the identity he destroyed when everything went down. He wanted to break free from being known as the loyal husband, and well, he sure did that, just not in the way he hoped. It honestly feels like all of this comes down to ego, plain and simple. Like he can't stand not being the center of attention anymore. The way he's relaunching himself, doing this Try Guys style show all over again but solo, screams main character syndrome. Why else would he go through all this effort to recreate the same exact format, just with himself in the spotlight? It's like he's chasing the fame he lost instead of owning what happened and starting over in a different lane. And the internet is making that loud and clear in the comments. People are roasting him, saying things like, "Your wife made you interesting," and "The Try Guys carried you, bro." They're not wrong either. Those group dynamics, the chemistry, the humor, that's what made the videos work. Without that crew, without that family image, Ned just doesn't hit the same. Fans are saying going solo might finally humble him. Or, knowing him, he'll just blame everyone else for not being forgiving enough. What's wild is that he's openly admitted he didn't want his whole image to be husband and dad. But that's what made people connect with him in the first place. It's like he's trying to shed the only thing that made people care about him. And now, without those titles, without that warmth, people are realizing maybe Ned Fulmer on his own just isn't that interesting. So yeah, this is where things stand with Ned Fulmer right now, making his big comeback by basically cloning the Try Guys formula and trying to pass it off as something new. He's out here filming, producing, and promoting like nothing ever happened, while still juggling that rock bottom podcast on the side. Like, is this all supposed to exist on the same channel? Or is he just throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks? Because honestly, it feels all over the place. People online are not having it. Every time he posts, the comments are a mix of confusion, secondhand embarrassment, and disbelief. Folks are saying, "Bro, you can't just copy the Try Guys and act like it's original." Others are calling it a desperate rebrand that no one asked for. And honestly, they might be right. The whole thing feels messy, like he's trying too hard to rewrite his story without doing the actual work to change. It's wild to see how far he's going to stay relevant. Like wrestling matches, YouTube series, podcasts, all of it. The internet's watching closely, not out of excitement, but curiosity, waiting to see if this new chapter crashes just like the last one. But what do you think about all this? Do you think Ned's really reinventing himself, or is he just trying to relive the past with a new logo? Drop your thoughts down below, because I want to hear everything. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.